Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm outside the Bournemouth International Centre and it's Brick Festival Day. This is my local Brick Festival. It's right in the heart of Bournemouth. You see we've got palm trees in Bournemouth. It's lovely and sunny, as it always is in Bournemouth. Sun's shining it's a very, very nice day today. So so here for the Brick Festival. This is the third time I've been for a Brick Festival here. It's always a very, very popular location. I think all of the tickets for the early birds, the 10 o'clock, the 11 o'clock and the 12 o'clock, they've all sold out, so it's likely to be a very, very busy day today. So I best get into the car park and start registering and get my car unloaded. So it's actually before 7:30. I'm already into the hall. I've let us in early, which is fantastic. As you can see, it's completely empty. There's really nobody in at all. A couple of people have set up. My table is over here, so I'm right in the middle of the hall this time. So I've got these three tables here, two front, one backing table, so that's me sorted for the day. Loading areas over here, so I'm going to get the rest of the stuff out of my car. Got a couple of things already, so I'm going to unpack all of this, and then it's all the setup to have to do. Having my trolley makes things so much easier because it is quite a walk from there. My car is literally by the entrance, but yeah, it's so much easier having this wonderful little trolley. Right, so this is the lovely downstairs car park. This is Duncan. Duncan's got a couple of tables here today. Rather nicely, they've got these trolleys. We don't normally have anything that we can use, but we've got trolleys. I'm still using my little trolley though. Duncan's very kindly bought 4 bags. These are 2 of them with him today, so thank you very much for that, Duncan. My car is just over there, the blue one. That's the sign-in area there. So we're just getting all the stuff out of the cars at the moment. Okay, this is my last trolley load here. Got loads of stuff today. As you can see, it's already starting to fill up. Quite a few of the other traders are in here now, all emptying their cars and vehicles. So this is my pile of Lego, and I need to move my car and I can start setting up. Tablecloths are on and stacking units are up and ready, but as you can see, still not started unpacking everything yet. So I think I best get cracking and start emptying these boxes. All of my Lego sets are out of their boxes now. As you can see, I've got loads of stuff, absolutely loads of stuff today. So I need to sort of sort this out. I've got quite a few large bricklink sets, so I'm going to pop those at the back and then hopefully stack everything, the smaller ones, towards the front. So this is going to take me a while, so wish me luck. Right, there is a massive queue out front. There is a Comic Con today as well, so you'll see a lot of people dressed up, but the queue goes a long, long way. It's very, very busy, which is fantastic. So it's only around about 9:30, 25 to 10 at the moment, so still plenty of time. I'm going to hopefully show you around a few things. We've got people wandering around. There's someone dressed as Planet of the Apes there. You can see him in the background. Just see, there we go. Anyway, so there's all sorts of things going off. So let me go back and show you my store, because I've finished it all off now. Looks pretty good. Here we go then. So I've really stacked things high today, and I've got quite a few bigger sets. So if I sort of start at the back, it's a bit random. I've got the Lego house sets together, but the sort of Star Wars sets towards this end generally. Some of the larger sets towards the top. We've got the Jabba sail barge as well, and then towards the front, got some poly bags here, some of these exclusive poly bags that I picked up recently at auction, and quite a few of my Star Wars sets here. And then it goes into brick heads. I've got loads of brick heads and some of the promo sets as well as we go along. More brick heads. Take it nice and slow because I know people like to have a look at the prices of some of these as well. And then we've got some of the cheaper sets here. I always have loads of these cameras, so I've got a few of those today. And then some Harry Potter stuff at the end, again with the brick heads. Towards the back, some of the larger sets, things like Winnie the Pooh and some Harry Potter, some City, a goat boat there, a couple more City, Spice Girls, and a few more promos. And then towards the back, I bought some Duplo today. Not quite sure how well that's going to sell, but we'll see. And then right at the back is all my big sets. So I've got quite a few of these Bricklink Designer Program sets. From the station, the Brick Cross station. We've got the Forestman's Hideout, Stronghold even. The big castle there, Mountain Fortress, things like the T2 camper van, some other of the smaller Bricklink sets as well. And a Galaxy Explorer. So I think altogether that looks pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with how that is looking. So we've got Duncan here, and he's got his stall all set up. Do you want to show us some of the things you've got today?
Yeah, we've got the first 12 Lego brick heads here. including the nice elusive bell. And
So you've
beast.
literally got all like 1 to 12 of all the original ones.
Number 1 to 12,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
They're not
excellent.
the most expensive ones, funny enough, but those two are quite popular. I've got a load of Star Wars helmets, including the probe droid. Got some older Star Wars sets. Ecto 1, obviously not Star Wars. I've got a load of these, and they're a bit of a damaged box, but hey ho.
I'm sure someone will buy it. I mean, as
Got
long as
6
they know
of
it's
them.
damaged. Though. Have you really?
Yeah, they came all like that.
What's that one there? That's the
That's a
Jabba's
Boba Fett-
Palace.
Yeah, Jabba Fett's
okay.
throne room, and there's Boba Fett's throne room. And I've got the older
Oh, okay. Wow. That'll.
Jabba's sail barge.
Oh, interesting.
A new gift of purchase. Huh?
Very good. Well, I see you've got some older stuff as well over at the back. So they're not sealed, are they? But they're all boxed and everything.
They're not sealed. They've
Some
all
old
got their
Legolands.
instructions,
Look at
they're all
those.
boxed, they're all complete.
Fantastic. Some really old stuff there. Look at that.
You can tell me how old they are. I think they're like 70s.
Late 80s, most of
80s,
those. Yeah,
okay.
mid to late 80s. Some of those. Very
In the
good.
Famous Grimwell Place.
Excellent stuff. We've also got the Bournemouth Comic Con on today as well, so we're just having a quick sneaky look in because I think they're sort of up and running and open. But yeah, this is Comic Con. I think there might be a couple of celebrities here. Whole different hall. So this is completely separate from the Brick Festival. But it's in the venue next door, and you can literally walk next door. So it's quite easy to get in and have a look around and have a look, see if we've got any celebrities. So we've got the guy here that used to, or still probably does do Zippy, if you remember Zippy from Rainbow. And apparently there's a guy that was in Star Wars there. I don't know who he is, so I do apologise for not knowing who he is. But yeah, it's always quite interesting to have a look around these Comic Cons. A very different feel to them, to the Brick Festivals. I best get back to my table because I've literally left it unattended. So let's get back and show you around some more of the Brick Festival venue. Back in the Brick Festival then, so we've got the colouring zone over here. And let's say round the whole thing. Let's just show you some of the displays and things that we've got. Again, I've seen these before at some of the Brick Festivals, but I do like these models. They're very, very, very good how they look. These are good. Look, so we've got some larger scales. These are by Mike Freeman. So we've got some larger scale Lego models. I would assume these are 3D printed. But look at that. That's very, very good. That's the miniature version there, the normal version. And then you've got the 3D printed version. You've got this shell vehicle as well. And you've got this one here. And we've even got a 3D printed minifigure. That's I do like that. Very, very good. Very impressive. Got this Joker gun by Nick Brick. Bang! And we've also got the Bat Cycle here by 5DC. Actually, I really like this little Joker card here, that's quite good. Got these mocks here by Amy Roger of all the Doctor Who's and some of their colleagues as well. You've got the first Doctor there in black and white. If you know your Doctor Who's, you'll know the names of all the actors that played all of these Doctors. Second and third one, that was John Pertwee, wasn't it? That was Tom Baker, and I get lost after there. Fifth and sixth Doctor. Seventh was Sylvester McCoy, remember that one? And we go along to some of the more modern ones here. That must be David Tennant there. And then we've got Matt Smith there. And we go all the way along to the 15th Doctor. We've got 15 of them now, who knew? There's Misha Bricks' stall here. It's all set up, it has loads of minifigures. Always got the special offer, buy fourth and get the fifth item free. Loads and loads of minifigures to choose from here, absolutely tons of them, as well as some sets as well. Next door is my... hello! And then we've got my stall next to there. And then right in the middle of where I am is where all the bins are for people to play with Lego. So this is probably going to get quite busy in the middle here, I would imagine, as the day goes on. And quite noisy as well. So I'm probably going to be battling against noise all day. Never mind. And as we go over here, we've got some more models. There's some newer models over here, which I've not seen yet. Let's have a look at this. So we've got Falcon Rock by Jordan Griffith. This is very impressive. Look at this. Like a Viking-ish type ship or merchant ship. Very, very impressive castle. Look at that. Loads of detail. I love the bridge over the water. And you've got the other Shire area over here, the little market area. We've got some mosaics here, which if you recognise your Lord of the Rings characters. Very good. And again, obviously if you zoom in, there's some interesting colour usage there with pinks and purples, but it works when you zoom out. Now this has caught my eye here. This is the Lego Space logo, but it's all been done in 3D. It sticks out quite a long way, as you can see. Very clever. If you sort of get it at the right angle, it looks just like the Lego logo, the space logo. Loving that. There's some other builds as well. It's a Blacktron signal. So this is the Blacktron sign here. And again, they've done the Blacktron sign with all the bits sticking out. It's come out quite a way, some of them. More homage to Lego, so heraldry of the classic castle era. So I recognise some of these. There's a Lion Knights, we've got the wolf, all the different symbols that Lego have used over the year for knights and castle themes, which is really impressive. Some models here by Richard Dane, and this is nice, this Jurassic Park. It's sort of like an art, but it sort of sticks out, and you've got the car going into the big gates with a pterodactyl right above there. Some movie art here. Now, I apologise, but I don't know the movie. I'm not recognising it. Tell me in the comments what movie this is, because I don't know. What I do recognise is Alien, though. It's a very good interpretation of the Alien. Very good. And we've even over here got Doctor Who. And if you look at the other side, that's the first Doctor. So that's the first Doctor there. And there's the last Doctor Who there, very clever. Fred from Hillian's Bricks is here. He's always got loads and loads of stuff, from poly bags to loads and loads of sets here, loads of choice. There's his sign, there's his fancy till system. Shall we try and press a button and see what happens? I might break it. And then we've got some bigger sets at the back. He's obviously managed to get himself some older style sets here. And as we go along, loads and loads. Look, it's stacked high with all these different sets here. A bit of competition for the Bricklink sets, maybe. Although he's got some different ones than I've got. A couple of similar ones, but not exactly the same. So yeah, Fred's always got a really, really good stall. This is the mess of the back of my stall, so I've got a whole box down here of duplicate sets and extra sets. I've got loads of extra stuff here. I've got some extra stuff on here as well. I've got a load of poly bags to put out later if I get too busy and start running out of stuff, so I've got loads of poly bags as well. So yeah, hopefully I'm kind of set for the day ahead, and hopefully it'll be nice and busy. I'm hoping that by the end of the day this big wall at the back will be completely disappeared, let's hope. Right, I'm busy getting something to eat, and just very, very quickly I just realised the doors are open and people are starting to come in, so I need to get my act together. It's just after 11 o'clock. As you can probably tell, it's very, very busy. I've had quite a busy first hour and a little bit. A couple of big sets sold, which is good. Lots of smaller sets selling, but that was always the case. But yeah, so far so good. I've had a good day so far. So let's hope it continues. I know the 11 o'clock, which has just come in, is sold out, and the 12 o'clock as well. So the likelihood is it's going to be busy for most of the afternoon. 2 p.m, so just a bit of an update. The day's gone very, very well. It's certainly not been the busiest show. There have been busier shows. I know my last two have been busier, but it's still been a very, very good show. I'm certainly not disappointed. The first couple of hours were pretty manic. The last hour or two have been steady, nothing manic, but still making sales and stuff. Still plenty of people round as well, so people are still spending money, which is good. I can't really show you my stall too much because there's a few people hanging around, but you can see I've got rid of some of my bigger sets, but it's still got quite a few sets left. I've started spreading my poly bags on the table as well. That just fills in some gaps, which and I've actually sold a few poly bags as well, which is really, really good. Anyway, as you can see, just have a quick spin around. There's people still around, but it is starting to thin out a little bit. 2 o'clock, so we've got a couple more hours to go until the end of the show, so hopefully make a few more sales before the end of the day. I've just been given my Bournemouth Brick Festival commemorative brick there, and that'll go in my stand eventually when I get around to doing it with all the other shows. They all sort of go in date order, so they start in 2022 at the top, and go all the way down. It's getting taller and taller. I think I need to do something with this because it's starting to get a little bit wobbly and a little bit unsecure, so maybe I need to make it sort of double width or something. But yeah, always nice to get the commemorative bricks, so thank you Brick Festival for that. It's 20 to 4 now. As you can see, the place is pretty much emptied out. There's a few people milling around still, but it's pretty quiet as you'd expect. It's been a very good show today. I'm a bit tired, a bit knackered as I always am, but it's been very, very good sales-wise. Not quite as good as my last couple of shows over at Tunbridge Wells and Portsmouth, but not far off. It's been a very good day all around. I'll give you a look at what I've got left on my table for today. This is what we have left. So I've still got quite a few things, as you can imagine. I've not sold out of everything. Still got some of my bigger sets here at the back. Quite a lot of interest. People were looking at the duck, but it didn't sell. And I also have my building systems. That's slightly less of the less popular set from the Lego house. But my pirates, I had 2 of those from the Lego house, and the Fabuland set, they literally sold within seconds. People just made a beeline for my stall and bought them straight away. Bricklink sets, I've sold 2 of them. One of the larger ones, Ominous Isle, and one of the smaller ones, which was the Camping Adventure, they sold. But as you can see, I've certainly got a lot fewer sets than I had earlier, which is going to make packing away a little bit easier. A few sets here towards the front. I had quite a few duplicates of quite a lot of sets today, so even though I've got sets out on here, for example, like I've sold one of the books on my passion, I've sold one of these earlier, so quite a few of the sets where I've got duplicates have actually sold reasonably well, and all the smaller sets tend to do quite well. Interestingly, I didn't sell a single Lord of the Rings brickheads today. I've sold about 3 or 4 of these creator buses, though. They're very popular, and as I say, what I started to do when I started to have a bit more space and run out of sets, that's when I started putting poly bags down, and these have gone quite well. I sold quite a few of these Speed Champions cars, so I might see if I can get myself some more of those, because they've been quite popular. So all round, it's been a very, very good show, and there's certainly a lot less to take home with me this afternoon than that I came with this morning. So we close in about 10-15 minutes time. I'm going to start packing away my shelving units, and that should speed things up a little. Tables are all cleared away then, so I managed to get all my Lego in these boxes, so I've actually got quite a lot of Lego to take home with me, more than I realised I had. I think the reason being that I had quite a lot more stuff. Duncan bought quite a few sets in his car extra for me, and that's why I've got quite a few sets left, but that's not a bad thing, because I've obviously got another show in about 3 weeks time in Woking, so that'll be less preparation for me, which is always a good thing. So I've still got my tablecloths to take down, and a few bits and bobs to sort out, and I can start wheeling stuff back to my car. That's it then, all done and dusted. This is my last trolley load taken back to the car. See, my tables are all empty, and you can see the venue, it's pretty much cleared out now. I'm always one of the last people here, to be fair, but never mind, it always takes me ages to pack away, but I wasn't really in any hurry, so I'm going to wheel this back to the car. And yeah, it's been a really good show. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously, what's the best for me is it's a very local show, so I'm always pleased to get in the Brick Festival at Bournemouth, and this venue. Although parking's a bit expensive, it's around about £17, £20 for the day. It's always a successful show. Always loads of people come in. So thank you to Brick Festival for advertising and all that kind of stuff. So back to my car, pack the rest of this stuff away. Someone with a trolley, which is a bit noisy, and the short 25-minute drive home. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll try and do a roundup video maybe in a week or so's time, so keep an eye out for that, making sure there's no cars coming in this rather dodgy underground car park, but it's really handy. Literally my car is just there, so I've not had far to walk. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, take care, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.